Hello guys, so welcome to my channel again. This is a home of fashion where I do teach how to cut and sew varieties of tie. But today's video is not about cutting and sew any varieties of tie at all. I'm here today for a different thing, okay? So in today's video, I'll be listing some basic equipment that we will need as a beginner in the fashion business. Of course, we all know that in any work that you learn, of course, you need equipment to start practicing what you learn. So I'll be listing some basic equipment that you will need as a tailor or as a fashion designer that want to start a fashion designing business today. So the most essential and important equipment you will need as a fashion designer is your machine. Yes, your machine. Your machine is very important. You need your machine. So when you want to buy this machine, it now depends on the type that you're capable to buy. Do you understand? You know, we have this manual machine like the one that I'm using now. We have industrial machine. So also you need to think about the one you know how to use most, especially where you learn work, the one that you use to learn work. If you're familiar with this manual, so it will be advisable for you to buy the manual first. Maybe later you can upgrade to buy industrial machine. Do you understand? The next important thing online is your cutting table. Your cutting table is very important. Of course, you cannot be cutting on the floor all the time because you'll be putting your backbone at risk. So you need your cutting table. And also, when you are getting this cutting table, you're not just going to go to the market and just go and buy one. No, you need to know the type that will fit your height. You need to know the one that you'll be comfortable with while cutting, because our head needs to be put in consideration when we are choosing cutting table. So unlike mine, the way I got mine is I stand like this. Then I was moving my hand just like as I'm cutting, so I know that like this I'm comfortable. So the person that made the table for me started the measurement from the tip of my hand to the ground. So like that, the table is not too high and it's not too low. You understand? So it's perfectly okay for me. So if you want to get your own cutting table also, you can as well use these tips to get your own. You understand? Then another thing in line is your ironing table, but this one is not that important because you can as well use your cutting table as an ironing table. Okay, so if you cannot afford the two table, you can be using the cutting table as your ironing table as well, so it's still going to go well. So another very important thing is our scissors. You need to choose a very good scissors. You need to choose a very good scissors. Of course, scissors, I don't know, maybe I should say scissors is one of the most important equipment in tailoring, because whatever you measured, without scissors you can't cut it. In fact, I can literally say that every equipment in tailoring is very important. Okay, then you need to know the type of scissors that will not be aching your hand, that will not be aching your fingers. So choose a good scissors that you're always comfortable to work with. As you can see, I cut almost every day. Do you see any dark knuckle on my finger? No, I choose a good scissors that I know that is best for me. So you need to put them to test and see the one that's not causing ache on your finger, or the one that will not be causing dark knuckles on your finger. Then you choose that one. So another very important equipment is our measurement tape. Measurement tape is very important, because anything that you're going to measure from any square to another square, from every angle to another angle, is our measurement tape. We need our measurement tape. Very important. So as you all know, measurement tape do come in two ways. So this way is in inches, while this other way is in centimeter. Okay, so you need to learn how to make use of both. And me, I do remove the iron tip of mine. I do remove it because I wouldn't want anything that will quickly spoil my tip rope. or measurement tape. So another thing that we need to put in consideration is your chalk. Of course, as a fashion designer, you need chalk. You need chalk, yes. No matter how expert you think you are, you still need chalk. Then we have two types of chalk. We have tailoring chalk, which is these flat ones. Then we have a normal white chalk that teachers do use to write on the board. So it now depends the one that you are comfortable with. Some people prefer the flat one with sharp edge, because though with that one you'll be able to get your measurement accurately, to be able to mark, your marking will be very slim. But with the other white one also, you'll still be able to, just depend on the one that you know is best for you. Okay, then another thing we need to put into consideration is your measurement book. Of course, when you measure your client, you need to write it somewhere, because you're going to be looking at it to do the cutting and to do the sewing. Of course, you need your measurement book. So you can prepare it and print it out. Then if you cannot go through that stress, just get a nice jotter or a nice book and be writing your measurement and be writing your client measurement on it. You are good to go. You're very good to go like that. So another thing that we need to put into consideration is your machine needle. Machine needle is very, very important. Don't have only one needle and think that you have gotten and think that you have many needles. No, don't do that. Because at times when we are sewing all this material with a lot of sequins, stone, all those embellishment, you discover that the needle will be breaking almost all the time. Then you need to be changing the needle. So you need more than enough machine needle. You understand? Then another thing is your hand needle. Your hand needle is very important, because if you want to fix button, you need your hand needle, and there is some embellishment that you cannot even use machine to try. So you will need your hand needle in all those ones. Fixing of your button, if you're doing your hemming, yes, you can use your hand needle to do hemming. You understand? So your hand needle is very, very important also. I think these are all the basic things that you will need. These are all the basic equipment that you will need to start your fashion business. You understand? It's not much. The only thing that I see that is going to be very expensive here is your machine. Oh, let's not forget. Oh, sorry, I nearly forgot this. You need your iron. Your iron is very, very important. Your iron is very, very important. If you make a dress without iron, no, it's not going to bring that beautiful vibe that you like. So you need your iron is very, very important. You need your iron also. So thank you so much. I think this will be all the equipment that we will need to start our fashion business. All right, so guys, thank you so much for watching. Do me a favor, like and share my video as usual. Thank you so much. I love you all. To all my subscribers, to all my new subscribers, all my returning subscribers, may God bless you all. So I'm going to be linking. This is a kimono jacket with a front pocket and a side string. See, it had a side string. As you can see how beautiful it's looking on me. So if you really want to know how to make this that I'm wearing now, just look. Just click on it and go and watch, comment, like and share. Thank you so much for always coming back to watch my video. Bye for now. Love you guys.